Good morning, my lovies. Today we're going to be getting ready for the day. Okay, we're going to be doing a little cute everyday makeup because I posted, if you watch my last video, which is the makeup beginner kit, then you should have expected this to come. Like, I'm not going to tell y'all the products to use and not use the products for y'all, right? Right. So first things first, as I always say, the most important part of your makeup is your skincare. So you got to be taking care of your skin. It's very important for you to have a routine that works with your skin and exfoliate. Remember, you can only remove dead cells or build up on your face by exfoliating, whether it is chemical exfoliating or physical or manual exfoliating, which is like a scrub or a chemical peel, something with chemical. So get an exfoliating brush, use it, find products that work for you, and you'll be amazed at how good your makeup will come out just by you taking care of your skin. Okay, all right. So I've already done all of that. I've moisturized, I've done my skincare and everything. My skin is not the best right now, but I'm working on it. So the next thing that we do is to prime. I love to use my Rimmel. Hello, those are not the bummy thing, right? I've tried to get this makeup stain off the product and it just won't come off. So it's my Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. That's what I love to use. Today I'll be going on the road doing some errands. It's a Saturday. I really wanted to go to the bank yesterday, but it was closed, so I have to settle for Monday. And so, you know, I'm doing this makeup for it to be weatherproof, because you guys know that I live in Jamaica, so this makeup have to be weatherproof, and I have oily skin, so this will work for you guys, trust me. I'm not doing any type of heavy. I don't know if you guys will call it heavy or not, you know, but it's not a lot of product. So once the primer is on my face, I just allow it to dry down a little bit, and then I go in with the Rimmel London Fix It and Go spray. Hold on, Fix It and Go spray. I just add a little and allow that to dry down. I'm going to use my LA Colors brush just to distribute that product all over my face. Then I will be taking this same brush to add some setting powder onto my face. I'm using the Sasha. This one is in Perfect Caramel. I'm just going to dab a little bit on the brush, not a lot, like this much. I'm going to use the container and get off some of that product and just press that into my skin. This helps if oily girl, so I'll try to keep it in the T-zone areas, my forehead, my chin, my nose. I put some on my eyebrows as well, because you know that just helps the brows to look flawless. And I just pat that into my skin all over actually. You said I almost give like my face like this little filter effect. Love that. So now we're going to go in with a little bit of foundation. I use the Superstay Maybelline foundation in the shade Java, which is 375. As you guys know, I'm going to be taking this brush, this like a flat brush thing here, to apply it, and then I'll be blending out with a different brush. I'm only using about 2.5 pumps of foundation today because, as I said, it's a everyday type of look, not necessarily a heavy glam type of look. I like to bring it up to my cheeks and my mustache because I have acne scarring there the most, so that's what I like to do. And then I go in with my angled brush. I begin to pat in that foundation just to blend it out. Remember that this foundation dries down matte, so you kind of want to work a little bit quick before it dries in place, and then it is hard for you to blend, right? Okay, once I have my foundation blended like that, I tend to go in with my beauty sponge and I just pat in the product as well to get rid of any excess, any harsh lines that was not blended out. Get it smooth, right? Love that. All right, after we do that, then you know it's concealer time. And if you watch the video, this is my favorite right now. It is the elf, spin it around, hydrating camo concealer in the satin finish. I love this one. This shade is deep chestnut. I'm not using a lot of concealer because at the end of the day, I'm just going on the road. This is not like don't worry, I'm coming next with my signature glam makeup routine when I want to step out and show out. Okay, that one is more full coverage. That's for a night out with the girls, date night, you have an event. Yeah, that's what that one is for. Okay, so we're also going to go around the perimeter of my face and add a darker concealer so that it blends better into the foundation and it doesn't leave any harsh line of demarcation or anything like that. If it is that you don't have a darker concealer, a trick is to mix your concealer with your foundation and you'll get a darker concealer to go around the perimeter with. That's what I do sometimes. So I'm taking this brush is from Beauty Creations. It's a RC11 brush. This brush is used to blend out concealer or to set concealer. A similar brush to this is the Real Techniques brush. It comes in a set of 5 or 6 where you get 2 sponges or 1. There's a small brush that looks just like this one in that set. That one is really good as well for blending out concealers. As I said, if you check the video that I posted before this, that's the makeup kit video. All the products are listed in the description box below, including brushes and things that I did not mention in the video. I made sure to ensure that I had a really inclusive list in the description box with the links attached, of course, so that you guys can just click and find the links. Yes, I do make a commission from those links, but it is products that I genuinely use and I have to go in and find them on Amazon and share them to you guys. So it's not like the brand itself is sponsoring me. I found these products, I love them, and I want to share them with you guys. Alright, now that we're finished blending with the brush, it's very important that you go in with your sponge to take off some of that makeup, and I kind of just rock the beauty blender wherever I have lines of demarcation to get them out. You will see that it works. I'm just rocking it and I use the bottom part just to blend that in. The forehead always is a challenge sometimes, so I'm going to show you guys a little trick to get out that line if it doesn't come out as soon as you guys want it to. You can go back in with your foundation brush that you use to apply your foundation. You don't add anything to the brush. You just go in with the same brush and you just blend the concealer on your forehead. Blended really nice. I love this. But now we have to set, right? We gotta set this thing. I don't do cream contour for my everyday looks. I don't think it's time friendly, or you know, quick and easy. So I mostly stick to powders for my everyday looks when it comes on to bronzing or contouring or blushes. Okay, you know, you do have cream blushes as well. I mostly stick to powders for my everyday look, but as I said, when I'm glamming up, okay, that's a different type of flex. So you know, we'll pull out all the stops for that, all the stops. So I'm just going to go in with my Sasha powder. I'm going to take the same brush that I used to blend out the concealer. I'm going to use that a little bit. As I said, with this step, the smallest amount of powder at first, and you continue to build up that powder, the amount of powder that you put on your eyes. Because when you just go in and plop a bag of powder for your face, it looks cakey, it's not buildable. Ever hear the saying, it's easier to remove a little than to put on a lot and you can't remove it. So it's best to start small and build it up. It's always best to do that. And I like to just brush some of the powder over my eyelids and in my eyebrows to give it that boom. I'm now going to go in with my beauty sponge. I'm just going to rock the beauty sponge into the powder. Ensure that it is evenly distributed. I push some of the product on my hand and then I go in and push some of that product into my face. You're going to use the beauty blender and kind of continue to push that powder into your face until there is no cast or lines. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me. Listen, you've been missing since 2016. Squid tell me one fix. You know that. I'm now going to bronze my face. I'm going to be using this brush to do so. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missing. I say we think different. Once I have done that, then I'm going to go in with my face powder to really push that, set the rest of my face. I tend to use a beauty blender or a fluffy face brush. Anyone that you feel comfortable with, you can use. I turn the other cheek of the beauty blender. I go in with the powder and I just go around and set. I go over everything because you want that seamless look, you know, that seamless transition between all of your makeup products. I tend to go on the side of my nose with the sponge, but I'm going to contour that even more, and just to give my face that little ooh. So let me show you the blush colors that I will be using. I don't know if you can see it. I'll be using this one right here. I have this little small miniature brush that my friend Storytime My friend went overseas, and you know, she know that I love makeup, so she was like, what can I get Chevanese? You know, Jamaican people, once them got foreign, them always feel like they need to care about something for people, which is not true, guys. Let me tell you that from now. You don't always need to do that. Don't break yourself. And it was a little short trip, so she said she went makeup shopping. This girl brought back this small ass brush. But I am forever grateful. She didn't have to get me anything, so I'm grateful for that. Just a little blush. I like to put some on my nose because it just gives it that boom. I like to highlight. I don't know about anybody else, but your girl can't go without highlighter. So I use my Nabi Magic Chrome pigment. This is in the shade Cappuccino. And I just take the same brush that I used to blush and I dab a little bit in there. And I go in on the cheeks. Just a little bit, because remember that it's daytime. So you don't necessarily want to do too much. If you want to do too much, girl, you do too much. Don't let nobody tell you what you can wear and what you can't wear in daytime or nighttime. Makeup is an art. It's a freedom of expression. You do what you want to do. If you want to come out in the day with a full-on glam tutorial, ain't nobody can stop you. Ain't nobody can stop you. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel cute. Okay? Do you. I'm time to tell people that. Do you, and don't worry about people, because them are gonna always watch. And sometimes the people who criticize you about wearing makeup, they can't even do it themselves. So if you can't do something, do not enter the chat. Okay? That's how I feel about it. So now I'm going to do, so the face is finished. As you can see, I really like my skin application. It's really flawless. And filter, it gives you like this filter look. Girl, yeah. I'm going to do my eyebrows. So we're going to brush the brow hairs up in place. I'm using a little spoolie. You can get these disposable spoolies on Amazon, a pack of 100 or more, and they're really good to have if you plan to do other people makeup, so you don't end up using the same things on the same people, because that's not sanitary. I'm going to be using my Music Flower brow pomade, and I'm going to outline my brows. I always start from my arch because I just like that. As you can see, me give myself one chopping on my eyebrow because I wasn't looking at what I was doing. I was distracted. And I tend to just go over the top a bit. And I just fill in any areas that are sparse, and then I go in and conceal it. I'm going to do the same thing to the other brow and be back. Cleaned up one of my brows off camera, so I'm going to use the other one, do the other one on camera. So normally I take the same concealer and I just go ahead and outline below, and I go in with a flat brush. I start with my arch. Steady hand movements, guys. Going to take this fluffy brush that can be used as eyeshadow as well. It's an eyeshadow brush, but I like to use it to blend out my eyebrows because it just does it for me. It creates less mess, because if you're using a bigger brush and you're a beginner, so you don't really sure what you're doing, it's easier to use smaller brushes so you can control the flow of your product more and where your product goes, you know. Alright guys, so the eyebrows is completed. You can go ahead and use a blush color or like a dark brown or something that almost matches your skin complexion to just brush into your creases of your eyes. I like to do this because it just warms up the look a little bit more than just having your eye color look, your eyelids look like the color of your concealer. Yeah, so that's it really. I'm just going to go in and set my face using my Fix and Go setting spray. Okay, now you guys can stop here. You know, most times I stop here with the mascara and eyeliner, but today I'm feeling a little and I normally just put on clear lip gloss, or if I want to do a little bit more just I might add some colors to my lips. I'm not doing that today. I'm just putting on clear lip gloss, and I'm going to put on some lashes. I'll be right back. So this is the final look, guys. I just paired it with some gold jewelry, a little bit of hoops. I fixed my hair, and as you can see, the skin is giving. Now you don't have to do bold lashes like me. You can do something simpler, but I hope you guys just take something from this video, make it your own. You can use less makeup if you want to. You can do softer lashes. I don't do any lipstick. I just put on some lip gloss, and it's my natural color of my lips. And yes, guys, start shoot. I'm come out full with that video here. So I do hope that you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for next week's video and just continue supporting me. I love it. I am truly grateful for the support that you guys give me, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys. Yeah. Dance and tease. You like the